and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 38, September the 18th through the 24th weekly wrap up. Okay, as I said, this is a weekly wrap up where I tell you all the things that I read, catch you up on a little life, do some book mail type stuff. So let's jump into the life stuff. This is going to be a delayed video. I'm recording it the Monday of the following week, the week that's upcoming. And that is because we did our first swim event this year for this season, which is our open water swim event, and kiddo did amazing. He dropped 5 minutes on his mile swim. He swam a 5K or 1K. He dropped 5 minutes on his 1K, and he swam the 5K for the first time and did an amazing job. Did really, really good at that. Super proud of him. Looked really good out there in that open water. Got super tan. Even though, the child didn't like sunscreen, but we had a good time down in Lynchburg and ate some good food and had a good family trip, and kicked off the swim season well. But I did get some book mail, so let's open that real quickly. I received my monthly subscription box from Harlequin Romance. If you don't know, I subscribe to their Desire line, which means I get books from their Desire line before they are released, before the release date, and I love it. So let's see. In this month's box, I received a Valentine for Christmas by Reese Ryan, Most Eligible Cowboy by Stacey Kennedy, One Christmas Night Cattlemen's Club Ranchers Rivals by Jules Bennett, and Work, Love, Balance by Nikki Knight. Right there. Ooh, this one really kind of intrigues me. Let me know down in the comment section if this cover intrigues you and I should bump this up to check it out. All 4 of these books come out December of 2022. And like I said, check out the Harlequin website if you are interested in joining one of their subscription boxes. Each one of their sort of categories has a subscription box. So if the Desire line is not something that you're interested in, you can check out the heartwarming section, or maybe not the heartwarming. You have the intrigue line, you have romantic suspense, you have a couple of other ones, special edition, things like that. So go check out the Harlequin line if these interest you, or possibly some of the other lines interest you. I also received a pink package, which means Valentine PR sent me something. So super excited about that. Let's see what they sent me this time. Yay! I got a finished copy of Give Me Love, which is Corinne Michael's new one. This is the second book in the Rose Canyon series. Sorry guys, that's my bookmark. So I just reviewed this book last week, or maybe the week after, or a week before that, but you can check out my thoughts on this. Corinne is doing her thing when it comes to romantic suspense, and I am all here for this. Loved this book oh so much. Then one of my Christmas whenever year-round boxes from Barnes & Noble ended up coming in. I don't remember which book this is, so let's find out which book released that I ended up pre-ordering a copy of that has arrived. Let's see. Haha! I got a finished copy of Vanessa Jared's Got a Man by Laquette. And if you know, then I did review this book already and I absolutely loved it. It's the introduction to this girl group of friends that are all over the age of 35 that are finding love. And this first book just starts us off, gives us this small town feel, and loved the banter between our characters. Loved all that she was going through, fish out of water sort of feel, and I was just here for the story. I absolutely loved it. If you want to hear more, make sure you're checking out my video review for it because I have read it. Super excited to have another copy of that because I'm pretty sure, I don't know where it is. It may be upstairs, but I did receive an art copy of that, and now I have a finished copy as well. The last part of my book mail was my Willow Winters box, which I subscribed to the medium box with the extra goodies that come along with it. So let's check out what I received for the, I believe, winter quarter. This may be the, or fall quarter, because she does it 4 times a year. So this is the fall quarter box. Alrighty. So starting us off, my little extra here is a cute tote. Ooh, this is nice. I like this little tote bag thing going on here. Let's see what book came in here. Got another, I have like little, it says water bottle. So maybe like coaster type thing. It says book lover and it says romance reader on the back. Love these. And then I also got a hard copy of Field Notes on Love by Jennifer E. Smith. Have not read this book and don't know if I will enjoy it, but it says 3,000 miles, 2 complete strangers, 1 week that changes everything. So, seems interesting enough from that blurb. Cute little cover. So, I might check it out. Maybe. Possibly. Alrighty. So, don't know what this is. Oh, it's a cute little sign. It says, I believe in happy ever afters. My hair wants to join the party here. There we go. So that's like a little flag. Got the novella Fall in Love with Me from Willow Winters. Got some cute stickers. A little postcard. That's super cute. Okay. Let's see if I can, there we go. We'll put that one there. Put this one. Alrighty, so we got some postcards right there. Not safe for work, not safe for my channel. So we won't be showing them completely. And then I also got this Declan Cross colorable, like I can color him in if I wanted to. Not completely safe for work artwork there. Super adorable. Then got the illustrated artist rendering of Dirty Dom cover there. And then the last thing is I Believe in Happily Ever Afters, which is a tea mug. There's that. Love it. Love it. Alrighty, so move over here. Let's get into the books that I did read last week. Started off the week by reading To Love a Marine by Renee Mallory. I'm placing this in interracial military romance. Giving it 4 stars, giving it 3 Steam fans. Had this as an ebook through KU. I was looking for a little bit of a novella. This is a Black author, and that is exactly what I got here, and I absolutely enjoyed it. So we have Captain Scott Henry and we have Sergeant Imani Johnson. The two of them are both Marines. They're stationed at the same location. When Sergeant Johnson arrives at her location, she notices that there is a very good-looking white man that is on the same base as her. However, she knows that, she's there to sort of do what she has to do to finish out her time and not get in trouble. Well, Captain Henry, or is it Henry Scott? Yeah, I think it's Captain Henry or Scott, sees Imani and finds out that she is actually an enlisted Marine and knows that he cannot afford to get brought up on charges for fraternization or anything like that. So he bides his time, admires her from afar, conversates with her as a friend or is friendly with her. And when she announces that she's retiring or getting out of the military, he's like, yep, this is my chance. They go to a mutual Marines wedding at that time, and they end up expediting their romance, and I was here for it. Their mutual pining for each other or liking for each other was just spot on. It's a novella. It was quick, fast. It was everything that I needed at that moment. The next book that I finished was My Best Friend's Wish, which is Work Husband number 2 by Blue Saffire, placing this in Mafia, interracial romance, giving it 5 stars. Woo-hoo! Oh, adding on some romantic suspense onto this as well, giving it 4.5 Steam fans, had it as an ebook through KU. This is a Black author. There are content warnings for forced proximity and some there's some, having secrets, amnesia, family secrets going on, lots of family secrets. So in this book, this is Dario and Carlene's book. If you read the first book, they have been mentioned that they are best friends and that, they have this kind of interesting relationship. This is their story, and the way that it unfolded was just like, oh yes. And there are so many more secrets about the Di Lorenzo family that are unfolded in this book that it just had me on the edge of my seat. I was just when that aha moment comes, I was just like, I had a feeling that something like what happened was going to happen, but what happened. And I was just like, floored. I actually read this book in public. I was reading during kiddos swim practice and stuff like that. And I was just like, I was sitting up, had my earbuds in, reading, and just like, yes. Oh, get it. Yes. Just so many things are unraveled and so many different families are intertwined. And that ending was just absolutely amazing. Makes me want to read book 3 that much faster. But at the same time, I'm like, ooh, book number 3 ends with a cliffhanger. And I don't know if I want to wait that long, but I'm just like, ooh, I need the story. The story is so good. It's so good. So without spoiling anything, all I can say, it's amazing. It's amazing. Blue Saffire put her damn foot into this story, and I was here for it. The next book that I finished was Only One Regret, which is Only One number 5 by Natasha, placing this in sports romance, giving it 3.5 stars, giving it 3 Steam fans. Listen to it as an audiobook. This is a friends to lovers story, and it was just sort of meh for me. So we have Cooper, who is the son and the grandson of the hockey family that these spin-offs and these stories are built off of. And he has a wife that they end up getting divorced, but then he also has 2 kids by this wife, and she is like, I want to still be with you, but I don't want to be with you. I want to do my own thing. And they're sharing custody of their girls, but Cooper has his eye on his sports agent, Erica, and Erica has like not wanting to um cross those lines because she just got the like main position as the sports agent in her company and things like that. And it was just like this whole story was just like meh. I was like, there was no real like angsty feel between Erica and Cooper, and then that whole other woman issue was just like, And to start it all off, it seemed very materialistic. It was very much described as the story went along about the, high fashion items that they had or the privilege that they had. And I was just like, it just sort of turned me off. And it, like I said, it was just a kind of mess story. I was kind of looking for more from the grandson and the son of a big hockey like dynasty family to have more of a story than just not really liking his ex-wife and liking his sports agent. So there's that. The next book that I finished was Merlot, which is Lunchtime Chronicles number 41 by Rose Marie, placing this in Rockstar Romance. Giving it 4 stars, giving it 4.5. Steam fans had it as an ebook through KU. This is a Black author. This is a one-night stand childhood romance that turns into something more. Mateo is half of a rock group or duo, and he ends up having a one-night stand with Amber when they were kids. And and then when he catches his big break, he leaves Amber at the airport, not really giving her an answer on their relationship status, and she goes on about her business. He goes along becoming this big rock star, but then mutual friends end up getting married, and they end up coming to the same place and rekindling their romance. There were a couple issues that I had with this story. And actually, it wasn't the story per se that I had the issues with. It was the formatting of the story. There are a lot of bold text within the story, or like uppercase letters and things like that. Well, I use I use auditory electronical devices to assist me with my reading and things like that. So I use text to speech a lot. And the formatting of this book was not conducive, and it very much threw me out of the story. So that kind of made it unpleasant. But they didn't, I mean, it was mostly about the formatting that threw it off. And there's a lot of exclamation marks. And like I said, a lot of uppercase capital wording to visually to give a emphasis on, what's going on with the characters or with the dialogue and things like that. But for someone that's using a device to help them read, it's not formatted in a kind or comfortable way, I guess I can say. The next book that I finished was Retrograde, Forget Me Not, which is Elite number 1 by Niccoyan, and I'm placing this in contemporary, giving it 4.5 stars, giving it 4 Steam fans. Had this as an ebook. This is a Black author. There are content warnings for amnesia, divorced couple, marriage issues, and things like that. We have Nico, who gets into a car accident and loses the memories of his wedding, of his wife, of his life with his wife, and things like that. He's reverted back to the time before he met his wife, and when he wakes, he is like, yeah, no, I'm not married. I need to focus on the company. He is a CEO of this big time conglomerate and stuff like that, family business. And that's what he kind of concentrates on. So when he decides all on his own to divorce Carissa, there's family members and things like that are like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And you need to like work it out with your wife. And he's like, nah, I need to like concentrate on the business side. So, Carissa doesn't put up too much of a fight. She understands. The doctors are like, he could possibly never remember what your life was like when you were married, but at the same time, it could come back. Something could trigger it. So most of the story is Nico trying to get Carissa back, and Carissa sort of like being kind of hands offish on him because she remembers everything and all of the things that they had and all the issues that they had before and things like that. So it's about working through a medical condition. And I really enjoyed the story. I went and looked at some of the reviews, and some of the reviews were like, oh, she fell over, or she like bowed down to him. He was being an asshole, because he was being just I don't know that I would have, liked Nico as an actual person. If he was like a person in real life or anything like that, I would have been like, no, I'm not dealing with him. But the way that Carissa ends up like making him see that there is more, and things that he ends up finding through his journey of healing, I was just like, okay, I can feel this. And there's also two other males that are friends with Nico that I am looking forward to their story as well, because if their connections, or if the little crumbs that we are given by Niccoyan throughout this story, hinting to the further couples in the series, I'm super excited about those pairings. Super excited about those pairings. Then the final book that I finished reading last week was Quintessential, which is the ABCs of Love by Aleatha Romig, placing this in contemporary, giving it 4.5 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans. Had this as an ebook and as an audiobook. And you guys know I absolutely love Aleatha Romig. And if you are looking for her darker kind of work, this is not going to be it. This is a super sweet, very low ink, small town rekindling of second chance love, things like that. We have Dax and we have Candace, and secret pregnancy, secret pregnancy in this story. And they were a childhood couple. He came to the small town off and on for the summers to help with his grandfather's farm and with his grandmother's kind of store, not secondhand, like quaint small town store during the summer times, and things like that. And him and Candace had a relationship when they were teenagers, and then he leaves and doesn't necessarily leaves kind of Candace in this limbo. It doesn't say if he's coming back or if he's not coming back, and where their kind of relationship stands. But then his grandmother ends up dying, and Candace has now taken over the store from his grandmother, but Dax, being the executor of the estate, has to come in and sign off. So when he returns to town, the town is keeping Candace as their forefront, as their priority, as their person. And they are keeping the secret of Dax's daughter. And, Candace doesn't reach out to Dax and tell him about his daughter or anything like that. But at the same time, she kind of goes through the thought process of that as you go through the book, on why she didn't reach out, and what Dax's response is just beautiful, and it's sweet. And like I said, super low angst, very on Alethea's light side. If this is just something you just want to feel good and be sweet and enjoy without all the twists and turns and things like that, this is going to be a book for you. It's definitely something that I would say, if you've never read an Aleatha book and you want to try her, this is going to be on her lighter side. of book writing and skills and things like that. So yeah, definitely check this one out. It is a sweet, low angst, small town romance that was just like mwah, perfectly placed for what I needed it to be. So what am I currently reading? I am currently reading Dirty Mojito, Lunchtime Chronicles number 42 by Amaya Black. I also will be reading Asher by J. Nell. This is the next book in those brothers series, and I am super excited for that. I'm finally going to pick up and read Where We Found Our Hope by Natasha Bishop. I believe Runaway Groomsman is coming out soon, and I need to get it read, so by Meghan Quinn, so I'll be reading that as well. And I finally got the audiobook for Dirty Alliance by Peyton Banks, and I will be checking that one out. So I believe that is all. I think I will be starting my Let Me Introduce You series back up next month in October. I will be. I have things in the can that I'll be doing some editing on and getting those out to you guys. So I hope you're excited for the next set of authors that I will be presenting to you through that series, and you guys will check them out. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form, an author suggestion form, and an author interest form down in the description box so that you can help me improve my channel. You can suggest authors that I need to reach out to, and authors, if you see this video and are interested in the Let Me Introduce You series, you can reach out as well. I may be getting back in contact with you for that. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video. If you come with me tonight, I can show you things you've never seen.